Hey guys, welcome to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. This video is going to be the last video of this year, which is so crazy. I can't believe we're already at the end of this year. But I hope you guys spent it with a lot of loved ones, had a fun time this year. I know we had COVID with us, but even with all of that, I hope you guys found a little bit of happiness or a little bit of joy this year. Since we are going to be wrapping up the year, I thought that it would be a really fun video. It would be kind of pinpoint and talk about just the fun times we saw in K-pop or the biggest news we saw this year. Since we're going to be wrapping up 2021, we can kind of wrap up all of the news for K-pop. I thought that it would be kind of fun. So I'm going to be actually doing a get ready with me. So it's going to be a very casual video. So just sit down, relax, grab a tea, and we can talk about all the tea that happened in 2021 in K-pop. But before we start off today's video, I quickly want to give a shout out to Ana Luisa, which is a sponsor for today's video. For those of you guys who know, I've been working with Ana Luisa for a very long time. They are my favorite jewelry brand. I literally only wear Ana Luisa products. You guys can probably know by my Instagram as well. All of the time I'm wearing Ana Luisa products. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand. They offset 100% of the carbon emissions starting from the sourcing of the raw materials. And I just feel like Ana Luisa has such high quality products, but also their products have a price point for everybody. And I say this all the time because literally you can buy something for anybody, your parents, your mom, your loved ones, or yourself, and it's always something that you can find on the site or just with the brand, because everything is just so versatile, literally from the price points to just their products, their designs, everything about it. I love what the brand stands for. Even when it comes in a package, you can see that it kind of comes in a package like this. This is super travel friendly. I actually use this pouch a lot. I quickly want to talk about some of the products that I picked out on their site while I was looking around and browsing through this time around. So the first one is going to be the Suzy earring in deep teal, and I really like this because my birthstone is actually a sapphire, but it kind of reminded me just of like sapphire stones, so that is the reason why I picked it out. It's just super simple. I think that it is a really good everyday type of wear. I also want to show you guys a new necklace that I got. This is the amos necklace. It is just a very simple cube necklace that you can kind of layer. It is a cube shape and then it has kind of like a rhinestone in the middle. Last but not least, this is another product that I picked out. This is Suzy in the color olive. I really loved how there was a lot of choices with the colors. If you guys look on their site, they have a variety of colors for the Suzy style, which I personally just thought was super cute. This is kind of like more my everyday aesthetic, and I feel like it's a really good everyday type of wear. But those are some of the products that I picked out. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. They are currently holding their biggest sale of the year right now, and you can get some last chance items that are up to 60% off, so don't forget to check that out. I will leave the description down below and you guys can use the link. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for working with me this year. It has been an amazing time. I have been wearing your jewelry for about like 2.5 years now, and it's always just a pleasure working with you guys. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video again, and let's go on with the video. I did my skincare and I'm gonna be going in with my cushion. So I would say the first thing that we can kind of get off the list is the first event that happens in the K-pop scene every year, which is when Dispatch reveals a couple. And this year, I mean, yeah, in the year of 2021, we got to see Hyunbin and Son be a couple, which was pretty crazy because I don't think a lot of people kind of saw it coming. Obviously, their chemistry was great on Crash Landing on You, but like when I saw that, I was so happy. I was like, yes. Yeah, and I felt like that was like the best news that kind of like happened because I was so not expecting it to be that way. So yeah, that was probably the first news that we got of the year, which was a good news. And I really hope that they get married one day because I think that they are so cute. They're gonna have just the cutest babies, you know what I mean? Just like the most handsome and cute babies. Okay, moving on, we are gonna be going for dating and dating allegations, rumors that went on. I guess the biggest dating allegation that happened was G-Dragon and Jennie, which was pretty crazy this year. I mean, obviously it's G-Dragon and it's Jennie, so a lot of people were like very invested. I remember a lot of people were talking about it the day it happened. And I was actually doing a live stream for DKDK TV as well, so that was pretty crazy when I first saw like everything kind of happening and all the like pictures and stuff. So yeah, that dating allegation was definitely a big story that happened. Also in August, we got to see Joy and Crush confirm that they were a couple. I think the cutest thing about Joy and Crush was that they released a song together, and then also you kind of got to see the chemistry that they had when they were, you know, releasing a song together. Another cute thing that I thought was super cute was that on the pictures, when they revealed the pictures, you saw Joy and Crush walking their dogs. That is like super goals and super cute. I also found that Crush's letter to his fans kind of explaining, you know, just what's going on and also talking so highly of Joy and respecting her. I thought that that was a really sweet letter, and honestly, like, I love Crush and I love Joy, so I hope that they date for a very long time. Moving on, we got to see a lot of K-pop baby daddies this year. I thought that it was super interesting and kind of a turn from the norm. Usually we saw a lot of, you know, dating rumors happen, and then, you know, they would confirm the dating and then it would probably lead on to a marriage. That's what I thought would happen, but Bobby was just like, hey guys, I'm gonna do things different, and he literally just came out with news in August that a person that he has been seeing is pregnant and they are planning to get married and also, you know, start a family, which is really crazy because I feel like everything just happened at once. It wasn't like in steps. Obviously for them, they were, you know, in steps with their relationship, but like for us, the people who were receiving the news was just like, okay, that was a lot. And also recently we got to see Chansung of 2PM reveal that he is also going to be a baby daddy and that his girlfriend is pregnant and he plans on getting married to her as well, which is obviously great as well. And also Chen is going to be welcoming his second baby. His wife is pregnant with his baby 2. Chen baby number 2. So yes, we are going to be seeing a lot of baby daddies and a lot of baby daddies next year. Low-key, I feel like a lot of idols, or how this kind of situation happens, is that since idols aren't always going to be the first to be like, hey guys, I'm in a relationship, and like scream it to the whole world, sometimes these type of situations might happen. I do think that a lot of Korean netizens did take it better. Obviously when the news first broke out, I was like, I don't know if Korean netizens are gonna really take things well, but they did. Moving on, we also saw a lot of bullying allegations of idols or even actors, that they bully people at school or within their group, their staff members. We actually saw a lot of news like this popping up, which was kind of sad because it just kind of happened like a domino effect after one story was revealed, and, you know, people started to stand up or talk about things, which is like a domino effect. And literally I think that like every week we saw like a new news, or at one point it was almost like every day there was a news about so and so and so and so. And obviously some of these might be true, some of these might not be true, but I know that the K-pop scene definitely did take like a turn, and I feel like this was like a very kind of big turning point, because it was almost to a point where it's like, what can you believe? Because idols kind of have like image that they show, and then also it's such a different image that these allegations were, you know, saying that they're actually really like this. So honestly, we saw a lot of that. Obviously some were confirmed true, some weren't confirmed true. I'm not even going to be talking about like all of the news that were going on, but some are still kind of like unsettled, some are going to court. So yes, there was a lot of bullying allegations we saw, and hopefully we don't see a lot of these allegations anymore, because it's just kind of like really hard to see the group just kind of fall down, and then also just kind of keeping up with the whole process, because obviously there's going to be two sides to the story. You know, there are going to be people who are really bullied, but then there's also going to be people who might be telling a lie as well. So, you know, like we never know like the whole story until we hear like the whole rundown. So yeah, that was kind of something that I wanted to say. Also, disbandments this year, we saw IZ*ONE disband in April. Obviously we do know that they were going to disband at one point, since produce the groups that are made after a certain time, they are supposed to disband and then go to their respective companies and respective groups and then debut within their company. Also, we saw GFriend disband as well. This is something that I really didn't see coming, because I honestly thought that GFriend was gonna resign, and I was kind of thrown aback because they also are connected to Hype, so I thought that they were going to be getting better offers, and I don't know, it was just kind of very difficult to see. We saw news that Lovelyz was going to be disbanding. This is something that I kind of saw coming, because I think a lot of fans saw it coming. I was kind of sad because I feel like Lovelyz had a lot of potential, especially the initial public was getting to know them more since Miju was going on variety shows, and I thought that they were definitely gonna just kind of go through with it and then have like another breakthrough, but they disbanded, and I really wish the girls the best of luck with whatever they're doing, because I feel like they're such like sweet girls, they're super talented. So yes, we saw news that they were going to disband, which obviously kind of sucks, but yeah. Moving on, we can't forget about COVID. COVID has been a part of us for about a little over 2 years now, which is super crazy, because I knew it was going to be lasting a long time. It's just having 2 years of not living and traveling and doing things that you could have done normally is very difficult. We actually saw a lot of idols get COVID, because with just the whole filming process and idols always bumping into each other or staff members, we saw the spread happening in the K-pop scene as well. Chungha got it, Yujaseok got it. Also recently, BTS's Suga, RM, and Jin have gotten it as well. The list goes on. There's literally so many K-pop artists who got COVID. Blackpink's Lisa, and then now they're obviously recovering and they did their quarantine and then they're okay, which is so good, because I was very worried, because since the K-pop scene is always kind of bumping into each other, I thought that the spread was going to get even worse. I think the spread got bigger because sometimes with variety shows and just like music shows, you aren't going to be wearing your mask. Like, you aren't going to be wearing your mask when you're on stage. You're not going to be wearing your mask when you are, you know, filming a variety show. So I think this is the reason why the spread happened a lot bigger, especially because we didn't put a halt to filming a lot of things. For like some music show programs or some variety shows, when it got really bad, they did take like a 1 or 2 week break, but for the most part, I do think that they were just kind of going on with their regular schedules, being kind of safe, but we did see a lot of idols getting COVID. Can't forget Squid Game. Squid Game was huge this year. Like, it was huge. Literally everywhere I went, there was Squid Game. Also for Halloween, I saw so many people dressed up as Squid Game characters. The front man, the people who work there, the players. So yes, definitely we saw a lot of Squid Game themed parties or Halloween stuff that were going on, and that was literally everywhere. Everywhere you went was literally Squid Game characters. So yeah, we can't leave Squid Game out. I kind of briefly want to talk about the rise and fall of Kim Seon-ho, and also the rise again, because this story was very interesting. Usually when you see all of these stories come out in the K-pop scene, despite it being true or not, most of the times it's really hard for actors to bounce back up. And I say this because I've only seen a few actors bounce back up, and Kim Seon-ho's was a very interesting case because there was literally a lot of people backing Kim Seon-ho up, and you know, just like how his character was on a normal daily basis. Kind of seeing this, it kind of reminded me of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation going on. But yes, if you guys know, there was a lot of stories that are popping up about Kim Seon-ho. His ex was like, oh, he promised me marriage, so I did an abortion. And then later on, a lot of his friends were like backing him up, saying that the girl also did a lot of wrong in the relationship. And then the girl and his girlfriend, the anchor, was revealed. So this story was honestly a lot to digest, but I'm just happy that everything is okay now, and it seems like a lot of advertisements and a lot of dramas are bringing back Kim Seon-ho, which is great. The thing that I want to talk about is BTS. Just closing it off, we saw BTS make so many accomplishments, you know, beating records after records, and I just kind of want to highlight some of their accomplishments because I feel like they worked really hard this year. So I kind of wrote down BTS's accomplishments because, you know, we can't leave it out. So Butter actually secured the #1 spot in the Billboard's Hot 100 charts for 10 consecutive weeks. In July, we saw that 3 of the group's songs, Dynamite, Butter, and Permission to Dance, made it to the #1 Billboard Global 200 charts this year, which is more than, you know, we could have ever just even thought of. Just the fact that they are doing so well and their music is just touching a lot of people, which is so great. They also had, you know, their US concert. I saw a lot of people post about that as well. We saw them win multiple awards. The AMAs, we saw that they got Artist of the Year, also Favorite Pop Duo or Group, and Favorite Pop Song. So we saw just a lot of things that were happening, and yeah, I just want to kind of just put that out there. Closing it off, I kind of want to talk about more recent news about BTS that I just saw an article on. 3 BTS members sell 8.4 million in HYBE shares or HYBE stocks, and the 3 members were actually revealed. It was Jin, J-Hope, and RM. They unloaded about 32,000 shares of their HYBE stocks. So yes, a lot of people were kind of talking about this too, because in Korea a lot of people have been doing stocks and just investing in stuff. So I actually heard a lot of this through my friends because I know a couple of people who actually invested in HYBE as well. So this was kind of a recent news that we saw this year, and a lot of people were kind of talking about that. That is a wrap to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We saw a lot of things happening in the K-pop scene, a lot of crazy, a lot of wild, a lot of sweet, a lot of love, and yeah, I think that overall it was a good year for K-pop as well. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys thought that there was bigger news, better news that happened in the K-pop scene in 2021 that I might have forgot, or what was the moments that you guys liked in K-pop. I would be excited to hear that as well, so leave it down in the comments down below. Also, thank you so much for Ana Luisa who sponsored this video. You can get products as low as 60% off right now, which is super crazy. They're doing the biggest sale, so definitely go check it out. You guys know that I love Ana Luisa products. I will be linking down my code down below, so don't forget to check it out and show them some love. And yeah, this is going to be a wrap for this video and the last video of this year. I hope you guys have an amazing year and just no, I hope you guys have an amazing new year that is going to be awaiting us. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!